Hey everybody, it's Kevin the Canadian Hillbilly, and I'm back working on the old tractor with Jace to help me, and the parts finally came in. So, we're going to replace this poor old line, which is an oil pressure line. It goes up into the dash, and I'm looking forward to that because once that gets done, then I can hook up the battery and we can give this thing a test, see if it'll actually gonna fire up with all the modifications to the wiring and different lubricants and all that stuff that got added to it, and the clutch. It'll be the first time I get to fire it, so I'm really looking forward to this day. So, time to not waste time to get rolling. Well, flaring this 1/8 inch line in my tool, which only goes to 3/16, requires having to construct a shim out of sandpaper. And you got to do what you got to do sometimes to make things work. And yeah, this is where I'm at. And I figured I'd record this because it was such an odd procedure being able to do. So I just used a chunk of sandpaper down here, cut a thin little piece off, rolled it up, stuffed it in there, got just enough of the metal sticking out just so I can do my flare. And somehow it's actually working. And there's the first one that we did, and it's looking actually really decent. I'm kind of impressed, to be honest. So hopefully we get the second flare in there, and then we can install this line, and we'll take it from there. Because the next step is putting a battery in, starting it, which I'm so looking forward to trying. Okay, I just wanted to record this because it was such an odd procedure, something out of the ordinary. If you ever need to flare an 1/8 inch line and you only got down to a 3/16, you're going to have to shim it up with something. So that's is either try to find a tool, and I live in a small town. I don't have that tool here, so you got to make what you got work. And that's pretty much about as Canadian hillbilly as you will ever get. Okay, I think we have success. We had to clean up the battery terminals and tighten everything down. Ignition on. That started right up. Oh man, and strong and healthy sounding. Oh, yeah. Now the only thing left to do is try to get this dang tractor out of here and attach the rest of the iron to it. I guess I could also put the hood on. We can do that before we get out of here with it. And Jason's just actually putting on a plate that holds the battery in right over here. So yeah, that's great. I didn't even check to see if the oil pressure gauge worked, but we got the line in. At least that's nice. It's a modified flaring tool. Still missing a clip somewhere that holds that line in place, but that's okay. It's tucked in out of the way and it looks good. I'm happy with it. Things are running. Started up nice and strong. Oh, I can't wait to roll this thing out of here. Oh. Been waiting for this day for a long time. Oh, buddy, I'm so pumped. Heck yeah. One man's victory. Actually, I guess there'd be two men's victory on this one. You helped out enough. Yeah, we gave each other a high five. No doubt about it. Alright, I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to get this hood back on here. This thing is out. You're out of the woods. You're not. And then I'm going to have to find a way to ship that oil jug out of here. And then we'll have to get the iron on outside. But hey, this is great. This is good. Lo and behold, the tent is empty. The tractor is now outside. Time to start putting the iron back on, which is the reason why I'm dealing with this engine hoist. So yeah, just lift this stuff up, get her in there, bolt everything back down, and Bob's your uncle, right? So yeah, that's whereabouts I'm at. So I am so looking forward to this, because this is heavy, evil, and awkward. It was funny, I was backing it out, and it just died on me. And I was telling the kids, it's like, oh, I ran out of fuel. But I couldn't see that. I walk on over and I look, and of course I had the valve turned off for the gas tank. Yeah. But anyways, things are shaping up really nicely here. I'm kind of pumped with this. Now to get all this iron back onto this dang thing. I did take it out, and it did. Tires turned. It's working good. Even the hydraulics in the rear for the 3-point hitch. Everything is there just as it's supposed to be. As you can tell, it was a little frozen in here. But, you know, I manage. I always do. And I got to clean up all this carnage and chaos. And also got to get those back in there as well. But, hey, one thing at a time, right? It's almost 100% done back together. So, first thing that goes on is these guys. One on each side. Cross beam in the front. Try not to bugger up your bolts when you take stuff out. Then the arm goes on. The bucket goes on. And the 3-point in the back. And I'm only one pin away from getting that. I'm looking forward to getting this thing fully back together. All done. Quite a awesome project. So far I haven't noticed any problems or deficiencies. Not leaking oil out the front end like it used to. It's nice and solid there. Looking good. I should check my hydraulic lines up here because they might be some weepers. I don't know. I'll check that out as I go. Oh, what a pile of work. And it's dinner time. I think by the time I get this all together, I'll be using the headlights on it. Yep, not much left to do on the 3-point. I gotta secure this chain over here, and yeah, and get this pin into there. And that's about that for that. And then I can have my tractor back. Yay! Now it's almost springtime. Oh well. Oh, what a long frickin' day. But a good day. A good day indeed. Huh. I didn't realize it was rocked up. Oh. And then, once I get all that done, I gotta come in here and dig things like this out of the ice. Dig things like this out of the ice. Just so that way I can drive this dang thing back in here. Take all these tools out of here, put everything away, which is quite a bit of shit. I admit that's a lot of stuff. Holy smokers, what a pile of work. I think in summertime I got to replace this front door. Decided I had to build myself something proper. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what, guys, I am pooped, but I'm still gonna keep going because I got more to do. There she goes. I'm going to turn that key off and put her to bed. I gotta get up here and do these dingle walls. Oh boy. And then close this door up. Well, as you can tell, the tractor is up and running. Needs a little bit of a carb adjustment. But besides that, that's about it. Oh, thank goodness it is done. Unfortunately, while I was packing my gear out of here, I had the jack, the engine hoist in the bucket, front end slid, and I went into the back end of my wife's minivan. Took out her window, fucked up her bumper. Not very happy. Total buzzkill on getting this project completed, I tell you what. Yeah. Great. I'm not happy about that, but there's not much I can do about that, so, you know, just another thing that's going to end up costing us money we don't got. Great. But the tractor's up and running. That's a huge thing. And hopefully you guys watch the whole saga of this monstrous mess. Like, I had to get the lights back on there and zip tie everything down, and it's a lot of work getting this stuff together, I tell you what. Oh yeah. I'm checking for leaks here in my hydraulics, that's for sure. Be sure I got everything down nice and tight. Anyways, enough of me rambling on. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you on the next video. And, yeah, if you found this useful, please like, subscribe, and, you know, dive into the other content I got out there. I'd greatly appreciate it, because now I got to pay for a window for a minivan. Yeah, great. Anyways, again, thanks for watching. See you next time, and, hit that goddamn tractor! Woohoo! Yeah, Dad would be happy.